Hello and welcome into Trustmark Arena here on the campus of the University of Montevallo. I'm Wyatt Hall alongside my partner Austin Gates. Tonight, the Montevallo Falcons will take on the Armstrong State Pirates. Armstrong State is #1 in the Peach Belt Conference, 12-1 overall. Montevallo is coming off 2 back-to-back 3-set losses, looking to avenge that here tonight against the Pirates, but it's a very tough opponent to do that.
That's right. Armstrong State is 18-1 against Montevallo all time in their history. Armstrong was the only team to beat Montevallo on this floor last year. So Armstrong State is a great opponent. For Montevallo to be successful tonight, they really have to mind their P's and Q's, cross their T's, dot their I's. They have to do everything. They have to not limit their mental mistakes. It's going to be taking all-out effort for Montevallo to take down this Armstrong State team.
And it starts with Christy Bohan, the Peach Belt leader in kills. We'll be right back in just a few minutes for the first serve. Again, I'm Wyatt Hall alongside Austin Gates. The Falcons versus the Pirates. Welcome in here to Trustmark Arena here at University of Montevallo. I'm Wyatt Hall alongside my partner Austin Gates. Getting some starters here for the Armstrong State Pirates. Reagan Groom will be starting for the Pirates today. The team leader in kills with 139. Also getting the start, Madison Sock, the sophomore outside hitter from Jacksonville Beach. Rachel Thompson, the middle hitter, senior from Georgia, getting the start as well alongside Carly Eakin, the Peach Belt leader in assists. Eva Sipkanovich, the outside hitter, junior, Rachel Kulak, and Barrel Barnett. Sipkanovic will be the libero today for the Pirates. And getting the starting lineups now for the Falcons. Grace Harris will be the libero. Hannah Christie, Nicolette Feisinger, Bree Bloom, Chandler Cooper, Shannon Dudley, and Christy Bohan will be the starters for the Falcons today.
And that's been the consistent starting lineup. There's been a couple changes throughout the season sometime, but the majority of the time that has been the starting lineup for this Falcons team, and it's worked pretty well. They're kind of in a slump right now, losing their last 2 games 3-0. Look for a bounce back tonight against the top team in the conference and probably one of the top teams in the Southeast region.
And it will be a tough challenge because there are 3 players around 120 or above 120 kills for this Armstrong State team. And for Montevallo, the team who leads the Peach Belt Conference in blocks, it will be a tall task for them, Shannon Dudley and Christy Bohan, to face these big hitters of the Pirates.
That's right. Montevallo leads the conference in blocks with 122 total blocks, averaging about 2 1/4 blocks a set. It should be a fantastic match today. hopefully, and like I said in the open, Montevallo really has to play their A game. They have to be mentally ready to play this game. Not a whole lot of mental mistakes can go on and them compete with this Armstrong State team.
And another player to keep an eye on for the Pirates is Carly Eakin, the sophomore setter. Like I said, leading the Peach Belt Conference. Her and Hannah Christie are 1 and 2, respectively. 501 assists on the season for Eakin. And actually, there would be a change in this lineup for the Falcons. Chandler Cooper is out there instead of Shannon Dudley.
And already a missed hit.
Goes out of bounds, so point for the Pirates. Goes off of Feisinger. Christie trying to get it, but is unable to do so. This is Eakin serving for the Pirates. Harris hits that up. Christie. Bloom sends it over. That one tipped. Grace Harris saves it. Feisinger will send it into the net.
It was a beautiful job by Grace Harris there to save that one. Off the serve, a little bit of an errant hit there from Harris, but it was saved well by Christie, and then Harris made the save on the second attempt.
And Reagan Grooms on the strike there for the Pirates. And Christy Bohan, smart play there, but the Pirates recover and send it back over. Bohan again, blocked this time, a double block there. Teammates Rachel Thompson and Reagan Grooms giving the Falcons a taste of their own medicine as they lead the league in blocks.
You would think Armstrong State would probably try to do that a whole lot, try to rotate a couple blockers over to Christie everywhere she goes.
Pops this one up, sent over. Feisinger cannot get it. And sometimes it can be a disadvantage having such a dominant player when you have personnel that can match up against her, because then there's no one else that you spread the ball to that can do it as effectively as her. But whereas when you're the Pirates, who have three outside hitters who could all have around 120 on the season, it fares well for you. This one blocked at the net. Hannah Christie and Christy Bohan there.
Yeah, but with them rotating a couple blockers over there to Bohan, she can kind of act as a distraction, hopefully a decoy, hopefully to get Chandler Cooper some big numbers tonight.
Bree Bloom serves that one first for the Falcons, leading the team in aces on the season with 28. Pirates pick up another point there. Substitution. Kim Brody will come in.
A 5-1 run here to open up this game by Armstrong State.
Grooms back to serve. Hannah Christie sends that one over. The defense was reading the slide play to Bohan, but Hannah Christie took the smart route, getting a point there for her team, and that will send Bohan back to serve. This one is hit over. Christie to recover. Chandler Cooper on the outside gets tipped and goes down for a point. This one tipped and goes out of bounds. Point for the Pirates again. A substitution as Rachel Kulak will come back into the game and the libero Stepanovic will come out. This serve into the net from Rachel Thompson. Simone Maxwell will come in here for Montevallo as Nicolette Feisinger will take a break. Falcons are within 2 here. Christie to serve. Blocked by the Falcons, sent back over, and Stepanovic running for that one, cannot save it, so Montevallo within 1 here in the first set.
Nice fight here by the Falcons to get back in it after going down 5 points early.
Hannah Christie serving again. Kulak misses that one.
Set just too high for her.
Brody on the recovery. Could not get to it. Tie ball game here.
Yeah. Kulak just didn't time her run very well or her jump, and just over the outstretched hand.
Hannah Christie over to Chandler Cooper. Into the arms of Stepanovic. This one hit long. Bree Bloom recovers. Cooper again. Hits to the net, but was tipped by the Pirates. Point for the Falcons. And they take the lead here. First lead of the game, 7-6.
Cooper looks to be hitting the ball really well today. I watched her in warm-ups. She was striking the ball very well.
Kulak.
Not the case in the last couple games. She hasn't been hitting the ball very well, kind of inconsistently. She goes up so high. Sometimes she can get off balance. She looks like perfect on balance tonight.
And we've seen her come a long way here in her career. So now as senior, she's really evolved her game a lot and is kind of have more of the soft touches in her now, rather than just killing the ball. It's good to see her starting to get going early here in this one as Shannon Dudley comes back into the game for the Falcons. Simone Maxwell hits into the net, but recovers her own ball, getting it over. Christie cross court to Bloom. Kulak. Harris over to Maxwell. Stepanovic blocked. Kim Brody gets blocked by Simone Maxwell. According to the solo block there, Montevallo has 30 on the season prior to this game.
Armstrong State point. Doesn't count as a block. It's Armstrong State's point. Out of bounds.
Pirates get another point there, 9-7. Maxwell sends this one over. Kulak in the middle of the court, getting a point, 10-7 now. Kulak 118 kills on the season for the Pirates. Christy Vaughn pops that one up. Bloom sends it into the arms of Vaughn and goes out of bounds. A point for Montevallo here, 8-10.
It's a beautiful hit from the back row right there.
Natalie Twyford comes in for Bree Bloom, and then Michaela Henderson will come in to serve for Chandler Cooper.
Henderson just a freshman, but she's gotten some valuable play off the bench this year. Has played in every set, I believe, so doing very well.
Has 110 digs also, just behind Grace Harris. Some setup on the outside, and great strike there from Kim Brody. Second on the team in kills with 119, and she will take a break as Riley Barnett will come into the game.
It's interesting. Kim Brody, not a starter, but still one of the top leaders in kills, a senior on that Armstrong State team, valuable off the bench for them.
And that just speaks to the substitution methods of Coach Will Condon in his 9th year. Kulak again, that's probably the third time we've seen her do that today, just punching it down from the net, 4-point lead for the Pirates.
That's one of the mistakes that I've been talking about the Falcons need to avoid, hitting that one, setting that one up perfectly for the opposite team.
Barnett sends this over. Christie
Another
at the
one
net.
Almost.
But a net violation there.
Carry. Timeout by Katie O'Brien.
Take a timeout here. 13-8, the lead for the Pirates. Montevallo showed a little bit of resurgence here, coming back from the early 4-0 deficit that the Pirates put on them. Austin, coming out of this timeout, what do the Falcons need to do to continue trying to come back against this Armstrong State team?
They really need to limit the mental mistakes. They've given them several points here. You take away those, and Montevallo's leading this game right now. Or it's a lot closer than it is right now. 13-8 doesn't sound that big of a deficit, but it can be in volleyball.
Especially
if you
against
let
a
it get
team
to
like
you.
this.
Especially against a team like this. A 12-1 team coming in here. They've only played 2 Peach Belt Conference games, while the Falcons have played 5. But so you have to be on your A game, and the Falcons not on it so far, making several mental mistakes, several physical mistakes as well. So we'll see if they just clean it up. They just got to clean up their game, and I think they'll be fine.
The Pirates still serving here. It's Briley Barnett, junior from Pulloup, Washington. Grace Harris pops this up. Hannah Christie over to Shannon Dudley, who sends it way long.
I think that one's still in the air. I think that one's still in the air.
Yeah. A lot of power on that one. 14-8 now the score. Barnett continues to serve. That one goes long.
Nice patience there by Grace Harris and Michaela Henderson to let that one go long.
Grace Harris will go back to serve. Twyford comes in for Dudley. Barnett pops this up. And Reagan Grooms gets a kill there. 15-9 as the libero Stepanovic will go back to serve. Twyford pops that one up over the net and sent over, but Christy Bohan
long
gets a piece of it going long. It was Carly Eakin who made the smart play, try and fool the defense and send it over. It was picked up on. Stepanovic serve. Hannah Christie over to Bohan.
Left-handed right there from Bohan.
Again, back over to Twyford. Out of bounds again. 17-9 now, so 3 kill attempts in a row go long for the Falcons, helping the Pirates extend their lead, and we'll see another timeout here.
Getting out of hand with these mistakes, these hitting errors. Like I said, the Falcons really need to clean up their game. It looks like this set might be too far out of reach right now. You never want to count them out, but 17-9, a huge deficit to overcome against a team like Armstrong State.
I mean, this set is huge too. I mean, the Falcons haven't won a set in 6 sets that they played. I mean, 2 back-to-back 3-0 losses, needing to find some sort of win here to boost their confidence going forward in this game. Being as tough of a game as it is going to be facing the 12-1 Pirates.
And I talked to Hannah Christie earlier today in a Feature Falcon interview that's on the Montevallo Falcons Facebook page, Facebook Live, and she said really what they were looking for this weekend is to compete, to continue competing, and to continue fighting. They've had a rough stretch of it so far, but really they're just trying their best to compete and keep a positive attitude going through. So if we see that, I think you'll see the Falcons do well.
Stepanovic serve. Over to Twyford. Christie to Bohan. And there's that slide play we've seen so many times between Christie and Bohan, getting them a point here. 10-17 the score now is.
I think that is Bohan's first kill of the evening. And Bohan's so close to getting her 1,000th kill.
24 away coming into tonight. And that goes out of bounds, point to Montevallo, so they get within 5 now. Nicolette Fissinger back to serve. This one sent long from Grooms. Montevallo getting a point again, 3 in a row now. That's one way to cut down the lead.
What a great ace right there.
Great serve from Fissinger.
They really needed that. Fissinger is adding a great element in her serve right now.
Grooms pops that one over. No one there for the Falcons. Smart play by Grooms. 18-13, the lead now. We have a substitution. Madison Sox will come in for number 4, Christy Vaughn. Carly Eakin back to serve. Christy over to Bohan in the face of Stepanovic. Picks it up though. Sent back over by Grooms. Christy Bohan. That's the play that we've been looking for, and that's the play that they're looking for now as they're continuing this comeback here now within 4. Chandler Cooper and Bree Bloom come in for Michaela Henderson and Natalie Twyford. Bloom will go back to serve.
Those last couple of points, that is exactly what the Falcons need. Christy Bohan to step up in this one. If you can get her open, no blockers for that last one. There's another kill by Bohan.
And Bohan does what Kulak was doing a couple points ago and catches the defense of the Pirates sleeping to steal a point there.
Falcons have brought it within 3. What a great run out of the timeout.
Bloom serve. Into Stepanovic. Grace Harris pops it up. Christie over to Bohan. To outside Grooms. Feisinger, what a great save. Backward set. Block there from Bohan and Cooper as they get Madison Sox. So within 2 now are the Falcons. Bree Bloom still back there to serve. And
a rare service error there for Bree Bloom.
Not something we see often, so the Pirates will have a 3-point lead again. Grooms back to serve. Bloom gets a short serve. Over to Chandler Cooper. Tipped at the net. Popped up. And Sox gets that one to fall for a point. So 20-16 now. We saw the Falcons crawl within 2, and now the lead is extended back to 4. Groom serve. Into the hands of Bloom, but goes out of bounds. 5-point lead now. Bloom, Christie, Bohan blocked at the net. Able to recover. Here's Cooper. Stepanovic goes into the stands. Cooper cannot get over there, so another point for the Pirates, 22-16. Feisinger, Cooper, Bohan. Christie to Bohan. What a great play there between the setter and her hitter. 5-point Pirate lead as Bohan goes back to serve. Stepanovic picks that one up. Cross court. Christie gets that one at the net to fall for a point. Within 4 now are the Falcons. And what a battle there between Hannah Christie and Kim Brody.
And the service error there for Christy Bohan.
And number 1, Rachel Thompson, back to serve. Out of bounds. So back-to-back errors on serves there. Simone Maxwell comes in for Feisinger. Christie serve. Kulak. Beautiful play there.
Set point.
Between Carly Eakin and Rachel Kulak. So set point here for the Pirates, and it's number 4, Christy Vaughn, back to serve. And that goes off of Grace Harris's hands, out of bounds, and that will do it for the first set. The Pirates winning this one 25-19. Montevallo showed a little bit of resurgence, was unable to come back before the Pirates hit that 25-point mark. And we'll be right back after a few commercial breaks with set number 2 between the Pirates and the Falcons.
How did we become painted with just one brush? Time's forever moving forward. We can't rush. Now tell me why somebody even want to choose a college. I know you don't want to leave with just book knowledge. We don't sell an institution but an attitude. Other schools don't understand. They on a different latitude. You don't want to get caught up in that sea of sameness when we perfectly unique. Yeah, we looking blameless. So get up out your seats. Get louder, louder. We chose Montevallo and we couldn't be prouder.
College of Fine Arts at the University of Montevallo, an altogether uncommon experience. This is the College of Fine Arts.
Between class, work, and everything else on your plate, there isn't a whole lot of time to watch the news.
And that's why here at Falcon Weekly, we focus on the stories that you need to hear.
So once a week, tune in for the news that impacts your life and matters to you.
From campus events to entertainment and health updates to the latest national and world news, Falcon Weekly is your one-stop shop for information.
And you can always find information from us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Falcon Weekly. Find your news here.
Welcome back into Trustmark Arena for this Peach Belt Conference match between the Armstrong State Pirates and your Montevallo Falcons. The Pirates took that first set over the Falcons. Austin, you got some stats from the first set?
Right, Christy Bohan had 4 kills in that first set. That puts her 20 away from her 1,000th career kill.
Just very possible to see that tonight. We know what
she
she's
could go
capable
off.
of.
Yeah, so 7 assists for Hannah Christie, opposed to Carly Aiken, the setter for Armstrong State, having 12. There's another kill from Christie Bohan.
So 19 away now. We can start counting down. And just a few seconds ago, Madison Sox made a great play at the net to keep the ball alive. However, Bohan comes up with the score.
Feisinger opens up the serving here.
And a great effort at the net from the Falcons.
Falcons jump up at a 2-0 lead. Maybe they have some confidence after that last set. They showed a whole lot of fight and a lot of grit in that last set after being down so much. And there's an error from Armstrong State, uncharacteristic.
A misserved or a miss set there from Eakin. Thompson couldn't get to it before it hit the net, so Fissinger's fourth serve in a row here. Eakin over to Grooms, tipped at the net, but will go out of bounds. So the first point of this set for the Pirates, Christie and Bohan were both there. Substitution for the Pirates, Kim Brody in for Briley Barnett. Reagan Grooms serving. Christie to Bohan.
18 away.
And Eakin could not get under that ball enough. So point again for the Falcons. Bree Bloom to serve. Her and Chandler Cooper come in for Michaela Henderson and Natalie Twyford. Bloom serve into Stepanovic. Eakin cross court to Brody, and they're going to say this was inbound, so point to the Pirates. Great kill there from Kim Brody. So 2-point lead for the Falcons. Rachel Thompson back to serve. And that catches off Bloom's hands the wrong way and goes into the crowd, so 1-point lead for Montevallo. And Austin, was important for the Falcons to start off this set with the lead as they did, but they need to sustain it here as the Pirates have come within one right now.
I say, and with such a quality team as the Pirates, there's another kill from Bohan, 17 away.
Yep. And not the most characteristic way that you want it to happen, but
now hitting into
but it
the
counts.
block.
So 5-3 the lead, and Bohan will serve. Eakin with the socks, and that comes into us.
I don't know where to go with it.
Almost hitting us in the face here, so 5-4 the lead. Another point for Montevallo, 6-4. Hannah Christie serving. Eakin Kulak. And a great slide play there from Kulak. So point for the Pirates with them 1-6-5.
A couple of Falcons doing their first action in this one. Brioni Dixon and 17. Jamisha Eben.
And Brianna Dixon has played some for the Falcons this season. Has 16 kills. Eakin, Kulak again. Soft touch there. Harris picks it up. Dixon.
Edmond.
Actually, Edmond. Dixon number 1, Edmond number 17. Jamesia Edmond, the transfer from Pensacola State College. Michaela Henderson sends this one over. Grooms again. Grace Harris unable to get there. 1-point lead for the Falcons. Stepanovic serving. Harris over to, there's Brioni Dixon, but hitting it out of bounds. And that will tie the game up here in this set.
Twyford, beautiful hit there.
And Jamesia Edmond, who came into the game recently, 7 kills on the season, has played in 14 sets. And what a strong kill there on the outside from Grooms. Henderson cannot get to it. Game tied up at 8 here. Pirates serving. So point for the Pirates as they take a 1-point lead here, 9-8. And that one goes out of bounds, so Montevallo will get the ball back. Game tied at 9. And Jamesia Edmond will come out for Fissinger. Edmond had 129 kills last year playing with Pensacola State before transferring here. And Madison Sox makes a uncharacteristic play there on the ball. It's a Montevallo point as Fissinger continues to serve. 10-9 here. Eakin over to Grooms, gets tipped at the net. Fissinger picks it up. Christie over to Twyford. Grooms again. Looks like that ball stopped in midair for a second. This was in the hands of Christie and Bohan, but lands as a point for the Pirates. Kim Brody comes in for Briley Barnett. Reagan Grooms to serve. Over to Bohan, soft touch. Eakin. Brody blocked, but goes out of bounds. So point for the Pirates. One-point lead for the Pirates. Christie and Bohan into the net. So the biggest lead for the Pirates here so far in set number 2, and a timeout taken to Montevallo. And we saw Montevallo take the early lead, and the Pirates started to come back, and from then on it's been back and forth. What does Montevallo need to do here coming out of this timeout also to take control of the lead like the Pirates did here in that first set?
Well, I feel like I'm a parrot saying it over and over again, but it's you got to clean up your mistakes.
Yeah, it's continuing.
It's really self-inflicted. A lot of Montevallo's problem is self-inflicted. So if you cut down on the self-errors, on the hit errors, on whatever, on a serve that goes off your hands wrong, if you clean that up, the Falcons are leading this back in this. Like, it's only 12-10 right now. The Falcons are not playing badly against a great team here in Armstrong State, 12-1. I mean, there's a reason they're 12-1.
Right.
They play quality competition,
and
just
they're
like
well
Montevallo
coached
has.
as well.
They're very well coached. They come here. You can't commit self-harm in this.
And a lot of it are the times where Bohan or Bohan and Cooper are in place for the block, and it just goes out of bounds off their hands. We're seeing a lot of that defensive pressure on the big hitters of like Kulak and
a lot of the blocks too are you got to give credit to the hitter for the hitter hitting off the blocks, because when she hits off the blocks like that, and miscommunication there by the Falcons as they run into each other, cannot recover.
Out of the timeout, the Pirates get a point, 13-10. Reagan Grooms, number 7, to serve. Out of bounds, point to Montevallo, and Chandler Cooper comes in for Michaela Henderson. Twyford to serve. Sabanovic gets it. Eakin to Thompson for the kill. So 4-point lead. And we'll see another new face for the Falcons. It's number 14, Olivia Rutledge, the freshman outside hitter from Orange Park, Florida. Serve into the net, so 2 back-to-back errors on serves for the Pirates. And the Falcons are now within 2 as Christy Bohan will go back to serve. (15-12), the lead for the Pirates. Brioni Dixon comes back into the game for the Falcons. Cooper. That one popped up. Eakin gets it and sent into the net by Christy Vaughn. And here in this set, it seems as soon as the Pirates start to pound on the lead, some sort of error happens on their side, allowing the Falcons to stay in the ball game.
Yeah, we see the Pirates making some mental mistakes here in the second set.
Almost another one there. And
it is another one there.
It is. And it started with the initial dig off the hands wrong, and Eakin could never recover. This is Hannah Christie. A little long there. Unable to tie the game up at 15, so 16-14 now. Substitution, Barnett in for Brody. And Barnett will serve. Edmonds back in the game for the Falcons. Gives it away there to the Pirates. So 3-point lead.
Set was long for Christie.
Edmonds sends that over. Eakin, Kulak. And that's a point for the Pirates. So 4-point lead, 18-14. Barnett serve. Long 3-point lead for the Pirates, and we'll see the familiar substitution, Twyford and Henderson coming in. This time it's for Cooper and Rutledge. Henderson, the server here. And a smart serve there for Henderson, putting a low trajectory on it. Stepanovic could not get under it enough, and Montevallo crawls within 2. Grooms pops that one over the net, extending their lead to 3. So back and forth game here in the second set. Montevallo desperately trying to get a win here. Does not want to go into the third set down 0-2. Twyford pops this one long and out of bounds, so 4-point lead.
Another timeout for Coach Katie O'Brien.
20-16, the Pirate lead here, and it started off good for the Falcons, and then after all the mental mistakes that the Pirates were making, there was no capitalization by Montevallo on that, and that's why the score is the way it is right now.
I say Montevallo is not playing badly in this game. They haven't, but you have to be almost perfect against a team like this. You can't have any mistakes. And that's the difference in both sets so far, is the mistakes that the Falcons have made.
And there's been stretches of 4 or 5 points where Armstrong State is handing Montevallo an opportunity to take the lead or come back within 1 point of the lead, and the Falcons just have not capitalized.
They need to take advantage of the mistakes that Armstrong State is making.
And
the mistakes so far, it doesn't seem like Montevallo has capitalized on the mistakes that Armstrong State's. When the door opens, it doesn't seem like they're going through it.
And we've seen a different substitution tactic here in the second set. Bree Bloom has not played that much, and we've seen a lot of other players, Brioni Dixon, Jameson Edmond.
A lot of younger players,
Olivia
a lot of newer players. And they're playing well. They're playing really well in the second set, too.
What do you think? Why do you think, though, that Coach O'Brien decided to do that here in the second set?
I don't know. I've only seen one game, so I haven't really all these players have played a good bit this season. But starting the set the way that they did is not normal.
And a point for the Falcons. Coach Condon upset here. 2-point lead for the Pirates. This one hit over. Christy Bohan sends it into Barnett. And Grooms soft touches it over. Edmond. Eakin over to Barnett after Stepanovic was calling for it. And Bohan with the powerful kill. So within
16
one.
away. 16 away now from her 1,000th kill.
20. And we're speaking of getting 1,000th kill. We see some alumni. Rebecca Phelps in the crowd here tonight. She recorded her 1,000th kill for the Falcons during her senior season last year, playing alongside Christy Bohan. And Bohan has the opportunity to do it here tonight in her junior season.
(21-19), very close set here. Montevallo playing really well. Armstrong State not as well as they played the first set. So an opportunity here for the Falcons to maybe take a set.
And Twyford recovers there. Eakin over to Grooms. Grace Harris picks it up. Christy Bohan. And that one sails out. So 22-19. Falcons trying to scratch and claw their way back in this game and get a win, tying it up at 1 apiece. Harris, Christie, cross court to Twyford. And that one catches the net rolling out of bounds, 23-19. And Bree Bloom makes her first appearance here in the second set, I believe. Hasn't played much. Christy Bohan. And what a play by Stepanovic and Barnett to keep that ball alive. Edmondson. And Thompson squashes that one home. Set point here, 24-19. But how about the play from the back row of the Pirates? Stepanovic and Barnett keeping that point alive.
Amazing play, amazing layout right there from the libero to keep that one alive.
Edmonds and Thompson cannot recover on it.
Miscommunication there by Armstrong State.
Jamisa Edmonds gets a point there, and she'll come out, and Fissinger will come in. So down 4, set point. Fissinger, Eakin, Grooms. And if you're the Pirates, that's the way you want to win the second set. So going into the break, the Pirates have a 2-0 lead here in this match, and we'll be back with you in just under 8 minutes. Stay tuned. Montevallo versus Armstrong State.
How did we become painted with just one brush? Time's forever moving forward. We can't rush. Now tell me why somebody even want to choose a college. I know you don't want to leave with just book knowledge. We don't sell an institution but an attitude. Other schools don't understand. They on a different latitude. You don't want to get caught up in that sea of sameness when we perfectly unique. Yeah, we looking blameless. So get up out your seats. Get louder, louder. We chose Montevallo and we couldn't be prouder. How did we become painted with just one brush? Time's forever moving forward. We can't rush. Now tell me why somebody even want to choose a college. I know you don't want to leave with just book knowledge. We don't sell an institution but an attitude. Other schools don't understand. They on a different latitude. You don't want to get caught up in that sea of sameness when we perfectly unique. Yeah, we looking blameless. So get up out your seats. Get louder, louder. We chose Montevallo and we couldn't be prouder.
This is the College of Fine Arts.
Between class, work, and everything else on your plate, there isn't a whole lot of time to watch the news.
And that's why here at Falcon Weekly, we focus on the stories that you need to hear.
So once a week, tune in for the news that impacts your life and matters to you.
From campus events to entertainment and health updates to the latest national and world news, Falcon Weekly is your one-stop shop for information.
And you can always find information from us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Falcon Weekly. Find your news here.
Quiet. Welcome back to Trustmark Arena. Montevallo taking on Armstrong State. The Pirates have a 2-0 lead here at home against the Falcons. Austin, what did we see in these first two sets that really favored the Pirates?
Well, they are as advertised, coming here 12-1. Just a very, very solid, really good, well-coached team. Don't make many mistakes. Uncharacteristically, they made a few in that second set and gave Montevallo a chance to maybe stick their foot in the door, but Montevallo didn't really take advantage of it. Montevallo's been playing well, though, been in both sets. They haven't been getting blown out by big margins like they have the last two games. So Montevallo playing a lot better today against an Armstrong State team. And really the highlight has been you got Christy Bohan has 8 kills, which leads the Falcons. But she doesn't have a very good kill percentage tonight. Been set up 23 times, only to execute 8. We got a 174 hitting percentage so far.
And we're going to see a switch here in the libero for the Falcons. It will be the freshman Michaela Henderson, who's our featured Falcon for the day. She's from Huntsville, Alabama, has recorded 110 digs prior to this game this season. Replacing Grace Harris as the libero. It'll be Carly Eakin back to serve for the Pirates, starting off this third set. Christy to Bohan.
He's number 9.
On the way to 1,000. If she doesn't get it here tonight, surely she will tomorrow against Flagler in the Dig Lavender match. Bree Bloom. Over to Grooms. The soft touch on the kill for Grooms, tying the game up at 1. And a host of players lighting it up in the kill category for the Pirates. Grooms with 9 and Kulak and Brody with 6 apiece. And those are the three players we talk about helping lead this team in kills all over 120 for the season. Fissinger gets the serve to Bohan. Another point for Christie.
It's number 10 for Bohan tonight.
Maybe this is where she lights it up. Libero Henderson comes out. Shannon Dudley comes in, this big 6'3" middle blocker.
Float serve there from Bohan.
And Christie gets a piece of that one but can't finish it off. So 3-2 the lead for the Pirates. Kulak in for Stepanovic. Thompson serving. Out of bounds, a point for Montevallo, tying the game up.
Nice shot from Fissinger right there.
Jamisa Edmond will come in for Fissinger now. Christie. Sox sends this one out of bounds. So now we're seeing again the Pirates making mistakes, and so far the Falcons have been capitalizing on that, giving them the lead right now 4-3 early here in set number 3. Eakin over to Kulak. Bloom makes the great play, and Cooper's able to keep it alive for the point. What a team effort there for the Falcons, and it started with the athletic and acrobatic play of Bree Bloom.
It wasn't pretty, but he got the job done.
That's all that matters. Here's Christie's serve. Eakin that was Brody. And Brody silences the crowd there. 5-4. Montevallo still leading. Actually, it will be Armstrong State serve. The ball rolling across the floor confused me for a second. Christie finds Edmond. They're going to call a tip. So point for Montevallo. The ball did land out of bounds, but Coach Condon upset as the referees will call a tip. Grace Harris will come in as Chandler Cooper will come out. Kulak on the right side. Goes off of Bloom for a point, so Montevallo still clinging to that 1-point lead as Brody comes out for Barnett. Barnett serve into Bloom. Christie, Dudley. Eakin, Kulak, right over her middle blocker, Shannon Dudley, her counterpart there, tying the game up at 6. Barnett will serve again. Into Henderson. Christie finding Edmond, blocked by Kulak. So the Pirates take the lead 7-6 here in the third set. Barnett. This one sent over the net. Kulak gets it, but Dudley makes the save. This one sent to the back row
Caught the Falcons
of the
playing up.
Smart play there by Carly Eakin, and we're going to have a timeout, so 8-6, the lead for the Falcons. It started off very well for Montevallo.
It did. It started off very well, and Armstrong State came back in the set strong, now leading 8-6, Armstrong State is. So, yeah, it's really been Reagan Grooms, Raquel Kulak, and Kim Brody. They've been doing it on the offensive end. Like I say, even through the few mistakes, they've only made like one big one in this set. Montevallo took advantage of that, but other than that, Armstrong State's playing lights out.
They are, and for Montevallo, it's not only important to win this set to stay in this match, but it's important to win this set to not go 3 games in a row losing in 3 sets. I mean, that just kills the team's confidence. This is a team that's coming off losing 4 seniors that were very important to them last year, trying to find their identity as a lot of these players on this team, and losing 3 in a row like that would be very tough for this team. Christie. It's a carry call there. So after that timeout, Armstrong State gets a point. Barnett is still back there serving. Christie over to Bloom. Put some power under that one, but Stepanovic can get it. Kulak. Kulak seems unstoppable there in the middle. When they put Dudley on her, she sends the soft touch over her. When no one's on her, she kills it home just like that there. So 4-point lead for the Pirates. Barnett to Henderson. Christie and Dudley gets blocked at the net. Bloom, soft touch, lands for a point.
A nice slice there by Bloom.
7-10, the Pirates leading.
Now Bohan is back in there.
And miscommunication, Barnett hits it in the back of Kulak. So an error on the Pirates. Montevallo within 2, and a service error there for Henderson. The lead back to 3, so back-to-back errors by each team. That'll send Stepanovic to the line. Christy Vaughn comes in for Kulak. Christy Bohan. Grooms. There's Bree Bloom get blocked, but what a save by Henderson. Bloom again. Across to Grooms, who nails it towards Grace Harris. Point for the Pirates. 12-8 the lead here. Win this set and they win the match. Bloom again. Out of bounds. 13-8. So not much change here in the flow of the game. It seems as Montevallo goes back, tries to crawl back. The Pirates continue to answer, and then they make errors like that. Just continuing in the same pattern. 13-9. Fissinger comes in for Edmond. Tomorrow, the Falcons will take on Flagler here in Trustmark Arena. This will be the Dig Lavender match. There will be T-shirts sold as well as a silent auction being sold in support to raise funds for cancer research for rare forms of cancer.
Yeah, so if you can, please make it out to that. That'd be a hopefully there's a huge crowd here tomorrow to support that. It's going to be an amazing atmosphere here in the Birdcage playing Flagler. So hopefully I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Gretchen Coppersmith-Boykin and Tyler Stovall will be honored tomorrow at the match. Both have had former ties with Montevallo's athletic department and have been affected by rare forms of cancer.
And Montevallo a couple points in a row here, only down by 3.
And that'll send Bloom back to serve. And point for the Falcons. So within 2 here. This is crucial. We'll see if Montevallo can tie the game eventually and take the lead. Eakin sliding over, gets that one. It goes out of bounds Point for Montevallo within one. Bree Bloom serving. And Coach Condon is going to take a timeout here, upset with some of the officiating. Montevallo back within one after being down 5.
Again, nice little run here by Montevallo, taking advantage of some mistakes by Armstrong State. They don't make very many of them, so when they do, you have to take advantage of them.
And Montevallo is starting to do that here, especially as of late with some of these mistakes that Armstrong State has been handing to the Falcons. We saw Christy Bohan starting to warm up here in the beginning of this third set. Wouldn't this be the prime time for her to start really going off? We know what Christy can do when she gets the hot hand.
Right. Big uphill climb for Montevallo left in this one if they want to come out on top. So hopefully that'll happen.
Bree Bloom's serve into the net.
A few serving errors from Bloom tonight. Don't normally see that. So she's been serving well otherwise, just had a few mishits, and normally it's
And that play
there.
right there really sums up the game for the Falcons. I mean, they get within one and then just an error. It is how this game has gone.
There we go. Back within
the whole
one.
day, and then something like that happens where the Pirates make an error. So within one of the Falcons, very crucial here to tie the game, and it is Bohan serving. Dudley is in the game now as Henderson comes out. Dudley gets a piece of that, but they're going to say she reached over the net. So now it's back to 2. Close call there from the referees. And Christie steals a point there. Back within one. But they're going to say that Hannah Christie hit the top of the net on that play, so two back-to-back net calls there for the Falcons. They're down 2 as Cooper and Henderson go crashing into the stands. Bloom and Rutledge trade out here. It's now a 3-point lead. Montevallo doesn't need to get frustrated by these 2 calls. They need to stay in this game. Henderson popping this one up. Christie, Shannon Dudley blocked at the net. It was Kulak and Sox. Brioni Dixon coming in now for Shannon Dudley. And that one goes off Rutledge's hands the wrong way, and Coach O'Brien will take a timeout. Something we've seen all game long. Montevallo gets close, and all of a sudden they're down 5 again. Not really much other to say than give credit to the Armstrong State.
State's been playing very well. I said Montevallo's played well at times. They just can't seem to take advantage of the Armstrong State mistakes. And like I said, give Armstrong State all the credit. Armstrong State is an amazing team. Coming in here at 12-1, Montevallo knew this was going to be one of the toughest tests of their season. Armstrong State always at the top of the conference. It's always a tough game when Armstrong State goes anywhere. Like I say, only losing once this season.
And another key stat coming into the season with these, or coming into this game with these 2 teams, is Armstrong State has a 29% a hitting percentage versus Montevallo's 17. And we've seen that come into effect today. As Brittany Hirth is serving. And this one sent into the scorer's table off of Fissinger. Hirth again. Out of bounds. So Montevallo will crawl within 5. Substitutions on both sides. Stepanovic comes in. And Jamesia Edmond comes in. Hannah Christie is the server for the Falcons. And Austin, I don't know if I've ever heard it this quiet here inside the birdcage of Trustmark Arena.
Well, I mean, down 2-0 and down 21-17. Still a close game. I think everybody's just paying attention intently. Like I said, Montevallo, several errors. What a great serve right there to force the error on Armstrong State.
So within 3 now. Hannah Christie is still your server. Stepanovic. Eakin over to Brody. And that one
long
lands out of bounds, so point for the Pirates. Montevallo down 4. Pirates within 3 of winning this match. This is Christy Vaughn serving. Olivia Rutledge pops it up. Over to Hannah Christie. Chandler Cooper. Eakin, Kulak again, and have we not said that several times tonight? Eakin to Kulak, racking up the kills, 23-18.
Yeah, she had 6 coming into this set. Had a lot in this set, so that point for the Falcons big.
And we see Grace Harris in for Chandler Cooper. Harris is going to go to serve, and Bree Bloom will come in for Olivia Rutledge. Harris. Eakin. Over to Brody. Edmond picks it up. Bloom. And that goes out of bounds. So Montevallo within 3 now. Can they do it?
Great job by the Falcons right there. That was a great play by Carly Eakin to get up under that and set that, laying her body on the line to even give Armstrong State a chance to hit that.
And Kulak again, this time on the slide and the soft touch.
Match point.
And this is match point for the Pirates. And that one goes out of bounds, so we'll play one more point at least. Montevallo within 3. Michaela Henderson serving. So it goes into the net, but Carly Eakin makes the intelligent play, and that's the one that will win the set and win the match. So the Armstrong State Pirates come into Trustmark Arena and take all 3 sets. 3-0 the victory for the Pirates, and that will give Montevallo their 3rd 3-set loss in a row. Desperately needing a win. Tomorrow they will take on Flagler here at 2 p.m.
3 pretty close sets, though. Montevallo did not stop fighting. They played all the way through. That last set being the closest of the 3. So a great job for Montevallo in this one. You obviously want to get a set, but a quality Armstrong State team came in here tonight and just played very, very well. So that's all you can say.
Well, Montevallo has a chance to end their losing streak tomorrow, like I said, against Flagler. We have some stats here from the game. Christy Bohan recorded 11 total kills. She had 22. She needed 24 coming into this game to get 1,000. So maybe she can get that tomorrow. And 11 is a little lower than we're expecting from seeing normally from Christy Bohan. 20 assists from Hannah Christie. And then on the opposing side, Kulak had 11 kills. So did Reagan Grooms. And then Kim Brody added in 9. So their top 3 hitters performing well here tonight. And then Carly Eakin recorded 38 assists, and that's why she's the leader in the conference for assists for the Peach Belt.
Right. Like I said, just an amazing performance by Armstrong State. Montevallo played very well, but couldn't take advantage of the Armstrong State mistakes. And when a quality team comes in here like that, you have to. Montevallo didn't play poorly. Like I say, just a quality team mashing up against a little less team. So.
Well, after that, Montevallo loses 3 in a row after the 3-0 home loss to Armstrong State. And that will do it for our broadcast tonight. Tune in tomorrow at 2 p.m. as Montevallo will host Flagler in the Dig Lavender match. For Austin Gates, I'm Wyatt Hall.